Testing, testing, 1, 2. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Alright, well, nobody is in here yet, but welcome to the official first game of Smoky Mountain Collegiate League for your 2026 season. My name is Hunter Mancuso. I will be your broadcaster this season. I'll flip around and show you. I will be your broadcaster this season. Welcome to my version of it. The streams will get better for any parents watching out there. They will get better as the season goes on. But for now, this is what we're going to rock with. But the stream is not the important part. We are more worried about the game itself. So for game 1 of the 2026 season, we will have BCA or going up against BCA Bobcats, both teams within the Brett Carroll Athletics organization. Of course, as you can see on the scoreboard, on the bottom right part of the screen, BCA Bobcats, they are the home team. They will be in blue. BCA or the away team, they will be in gray. I will get you jersey numbers, names, and positions as they come in to the feed. But for now, we will begin momentarily as the first pitch is about to be underway. Now, in terms of lineups, batting leadoff for BCA or will be number 6 right, or excuse me. So a little bit of jersey different numbers. No, excuse me, right will be leading off. So first pitch underway, and the SMCL 2026 season has officially begun. First pitch from BCA Bobcats, swung on and miss. The Bobcats getting ahead here early in the first game. Each team will play 2 to 3 games a week this season. The Bobcats will play 3 times this week or only twice. Second pitch from the Bobcats is taken outside for ball 1. Count moves even out 1 apiece. And then we will have the changing scoreboard both on the screen and on the field itself. Third pitch from 17 misses down low. It's 2-1. In case you're not out here, we are currently in Knoxville Catholic High School out here in eastern Tennessee. Next pitch is swung on and missed. Count will move even at 2. Knoxville Catholic High School out here in eastern Tennessee. It's a solid field for a high school. A lot of these boys will be looking to play in other fields in Tennessee. Maybe a volunteer or two. The 2-2 count by the Bobcats is chopped back up the middle, and that one's going to get down a leadoff base hit for right, and that'll put a man on with nobody out. So due up second for Orr will be Isbell, the starting left fielder for Orr today. Right was at shortstop. That's where I had got number 6 missed up. He's playing the 6th position. Isbell, the 7th position. First pitch to Isbell is hit high in the air and down into left field. And there's 1 out. Isbell pops out for the first out of the first. So as the positions come into my possession, For the defensive alignment for the Bobcats, we have Righteson at third, Bennett at short, Myers at second, Niatri at first. Outfield, still no names. I know the camera quality, you can't really see the outfield, but I'll do a good job at relaying the information. So due up now will be Comparado, number 3. First pitch to him is taken down low for a ball. And then, of course, Hunt, number 17, is on the bump. So the 0-1 count, and there goes Wright. The step off by Hunt, and it is thrown into center field. Wright on his horse over to third. The throw in from the center fielder will not be in time. A costly error. And Wright almost goes first to home. The throw almost in the dugout. And instead he stops at third. BCA Bobcats almost with an unfortunate rough first inning. But instead that will bring up Comparado at the plate again. Still looking for his first pitch. Count is still at 1-0. Right at third. Hunt kicks and deals for the second pitch. And it is taken outside for ball 2. So Hunt trying to not allow a first inning run. Pitches to Comparado and he skies one into shallow right field. Right fielder coming in. He's going to make the play on the run. Right tagging from third, but he holds up and he goes back to third. That is now the second out of the inning. And the Bobcats are only an out away from stranding a runner in scoring position. So that'll bring up Whited, number 21, for his first at-bat of the day. First pitch from Hunt to Whited is a curveball that catches the inside part of the plate. And that will make it 0-1. Hunt to Whited. Whited flies one out of play over the right side. Watch your head. And that will make it 0-2 now. Hunt doing a good job to not allow the errors to get the best of him, or for the Bobcats at least. And Wright, who is at third base, is just a strike away from being stranded. Hunt fires one more time, and count is down low. It is now 1-2. The 1-2 count to Isaiah Whited is inside. It's 2 apiece. The Bobcats would love to not allow a first inning run, as they would like to try to keep momentum on their side. 3 games this week, as I mentioned before. Trying to win the opening game of the SMCL League. And that is a swung on and missed drop third strike for Isaiah Whited. The catcher will throw down, and that's the third out. So the Bobcats get out of the inning unscathed. We will head to the bottom half of the first inning, tied at 0 apiece. Now, because this is a YouTube stream, I will mute my microphone between innings, so that way I can kind of resettle, get ready for the next inning. And then, of course, as we get ready for the next part of the first, I will turn my microphone back on. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. All right, we are now in the bottom half of the first inning. The Bobcats looking to take their first rips of the day. It will be Cope on the bump for BCA or Evan Cope. Due up first for the Bobcats will be Yearwood number 3. First pitch is a ball. A little defensive alignment for, or as of right now, Isbell is in left. Trimble is in center. DeBartolomeu is in right. Alcorn at third. Wright at short. Comparado at second. Dickens at first. Fennell behind the dish. Next pitch to Yearwood. Swung over the top of it. That will move the count to 2-1. Yearwood trying to be a leadoff base runners for the Bobcats. He's working a nice count here. It is now 3-1. Cope not trying to lose a leadoff batter, and he will just hang in there. Close pitch on the outside part of the plate. Moves the count full. It is 3-2. The full count pitch to Yearwood is chopped right back up the middle. It's going to get past the glove of Comparado over at second. That's going to roll into center. It is a leadoff base hit for Yearwood. So, one runner on, nobody out. That will bring up number 5 for the Bobcats. After a single into center. Bennett now due up at the plate for his first at bat. He's standing with one runner on. Cope fires first pitch to Bennett. Misses inside. It's ball 1. Interesting first game for the teams here. Both BCA teams in the first game of this league this summer. As Bennett gets ahead in the count 2-0. These are the only 2 teams in the league, I believe, that have the BCA tag in front of them. The other 3 are just your typical mascots and team names. Cope finds the strike zone against Bennett. Count moves to 2-1. Both pitchers working relatively quick here in the first. Cope is firing and delivering, getting back on the bump and going again. Runner goes at first, and it's going to be a line drive from Bennett right to the glove of Dickens at first base, and that's just an unfortunate double play for the Bobcats. But good luck for BCA or, and quickly, after a leadoff base hit and an unfortunate double play, there was 2 outs. So now the Bobcats will bring in their third batter of the inning. First pitch from Cope is outside. It's ball 1. Number 29 will be Say. Second pitch now to Say from Cope is down low. It's 2-0. The Bobcats trying to keep the first inning alive. A little excuse me foul ball over to third baseman Alcorn. He'll fire across the diamond to Dickens, and that is the third out. So a leadoff base runner goes nowhere after an unfortunate double play for the Bobcats, and they're part of the first. And we are still tied at 0 after 1. So that'll bring us to the end of the first inning. We will have quite a few more for y'all as we come back. But don't go anywhere. BCA Bobcats will be back on the bump here just momentarily. I will be right back. And welcome back to the top half of the second inning here at Knoxville Catholic High School. BCA or taking their second rips of the day. Hunt still on the bump, number 9. Joey Sulish due up the plate. First pitch from Hunt in the second inning is in there. It's called strike one. Sulish taking his first rips of the day, trying to be a leadoff hitter for BCA or. Hunt looking for a solid second inning. Second pitch. Chopped up the middle of the shortstop, Bennett. He'll fire across, and there's one out. I hate how y'all can't see the entire field, but y'all can see the throw over, and I will commentate what y'all cannot see. So quickly here, one out for the Bobcats. So due up now will be Dickens, number 7. Will Dickens looking for his first at-bat of the day against Hunt. Hunt already at 16 pitches. He's working nice and consistent. First pitch to Dickens just misses inside. It's ball one. Hunt fires at Dickens. Another ground ball over to Bennett at shortstop. He'll throw over. 2 up, 2 down, both in the direction of Bennett over at short. And Hunt working quickly here in the second. There's 2 down. So due up now will be Gavin DiBartolomeu, and I am DiBartolomeu. I apologize if I did not pronounce that right, but number 9, Gavin, I will call him Gavin. Standing now for Orr, and his first pitch swinging for Gavin as he falls behind quickly of Hunt. It's 0-1. Hunt looking to keep his pitch count under 10 pitches here in the second inning. Could look to be a workhorse for the Bobcats. Second pitch to Gavin, swung on and missed. Good consistency, pounding the strike zone by Hunt. And quickly, he is a strike away from a 3 up, 3 down quick second inning for the Bobcats. The 0-2 to Gavin is fouled off behind the plate. We'll do it again. Good weather here for the opening day here in Knoxville. It's been raining like crazy all over the South, and Tennessee still in that South area. 83 degrees here, cloudy. Sun's still peeking through the clouds a little bit. Good enough for 2 games of baseball here today. Hopefully the weather can hold off for game times the rest of the week before this rain stops. The 0-2 to Gavin is hit high and deep to left field. That one is demolished. Would have been a home run had straightened out, but instead Gavin will walk back and count stays at 0-2. So good work by Gavin DiBartolomeu, keeping his at-bat alive, fouling off good pitches against Hunt. Number 17 versus number 17. Good battle here in the second. The 0-2 for the third time is just off the plate. That will move the counts to 1-2. Gavin trying to fight off Hunt to keep the second inning alive. Still scoreless. Do an inning in 2/3. He's trying to keep it that way. And Gavin will fly one into deep center field. Center fielder coming on, and the right fielder will trip and fall to make sure the center fielder, Say, gets it. And that will do it for the second inning. So it is a 1-2-3 inning for Hunt and the Bobcats. And that will send us to the middle part of the second when we come back. Still tied at 0. And we're moving quickly here in the first game of the Smoky Mountain Collegiate League between the two Brett Carroll Athletics teams, and is already the bottom half of the second inning. And we have just played for under 20 minutes, so moving quickly here. Cope's still on the bump. He will face Naitre for the first batter of the second. First pitch to him is outside for ball one. Naitre at the dish. Still getting through the first part of each team's lineups. Not many hits for each team. Cope dealing second pitch to Naitre is fouled off behind the plate. Cope also working quickly. He has limited his pitch count. Naitre trying to drill it back up. Falls behind quickly here. It's 1-2. Fourth pitch from Cope is taken inside. Count moves even at 2 apiece. Still tied at 0 here. Looking for the first out of the second, and he gets it. Naitre goes down swinging. Cope notches a strikeout. And quickly now there is one away. So I got to bring up number 8, Cal, as he fouls off the first pitch. Number 29, Cope, looking to match his counterpart. Pitching-wise, Hunt on the bump. Both pitchers working early. Only about a hit or so apiece for each team. Nothing more than a single apiece, and there's strike number 2 coming in looking. Cope fires and gets a swinging miss for Cal, and it's back-to-back strikeouts here in the second. And Cope working quickly through these Bobcats batters. Nobody has reached base for the Bobcats aside from that leadoff hit at the beginning of the game. Now he'll face Richardson, number 10, almost hits him, backs him off the plate a little bit. Cope fires, another taken strike. Not much swinging action against Cope. The 1-1 counts to Richardson. Misses outside. It's 2-1. And a foul ball behind the plate. A little soft contact there by Richardson. And he will fight off Cope again. It's 2-2. So no big moments yet so far, as previously mentioned. Strikeouts, walks, little ground outs to short a couple times. And the 2-2 pitches outside, that count will run full. A simple game for simple teams in a simple league, you could say. The 3-2 pitch from Cope to Richardson is chopped in the air right into the glove of Dickens over at first base, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for each team in the second. And we will head to the third when we come back tied at 0. All right, welcome back here to the third inning. Hunt still on the bump. The Bobcats and Orr still tied at 0 apiece. First pitch swinging against Hunt. Throw from the shorts to first, and one pitch, one out. Fennell to Bennett to Combs. And Hunt picking right up where he left off in the second. Quick work, and that will bring up number 14 for BCA Orr. First pitch from Hunt, a little breaking ball that catches a part of the plate. It's 0-1. So Mason Alcorn swinging the stick for his first time today. And he'll shoot one right back up the middle. That one's going to get down in front of Say out in center field. And Say is going to take a bad read on that ball. Alcorn around his horse on second. He's going to third, and he's going to slide in there safely. A bad read by C in center field allows Alcorn, who probably just would have held him at a single, to go first to third easily. And quickly now, a costly error or a misread in center field by Say. It's going to allow a base runner in scoring position here with only one out in the third. BCA Orr knocking on the doorstep of the first run of the game. That'll bring up number 98, Alex Trimble. Trimble lines up back up the middle. That one's going to get through. Alex Trimble with a go-ahead run. That will bring home Mason Alcorn. And Alex Trimble notches the first run of the game. It is now 1-0 BCA Orr. So now Grayson Wright, the lineup has officially flipped over. He's 1 for 1 for the day. He'll stand in with a runner on. First pitch to Grayson Wright is hit high and deep to left field. Left fielder goes back, and it is out of the park. Grayson Wright lands 2 more in the third, and BCA Orr quickly piling on here in the third. That's going to notch the second and third runs of the game. It's 3-0 BCA. So maybe if I can learn replay on this streaming platform, you might be able to get a replay kind of format here eventually. But for now, there's always a rewind button on YouTube. Good knock by Wright, and that'll bring up number 50, Danny Isbell. He'll stand in with 1 runner out and nobody on. First pitch to him is in there, called strike 1. Isbell 0 for 1 on the day, looking to get things going or continue to get things going. And he will. He'll line one back at the middle, and that one's going to get caught by Say. So good knock by Isbell into shallow center field, but unfortunately hit it right to Say, and that will be the second out of the inning. So the stream is currently at 13 viewers. Hello to everybody back home, or wherever y'all might be watching from. I'm from Texas, so I definitely do get if there are some people watching from far out of state coming over here to Knoxville to play ball. Colby Comparado due up now. He'll fall behind 0-1. Comparado 0 for 1 on the day. We're looking at his second at-bat in the third. Hunt kicks to Comparado. That one will skirt away from Cal behind the plate. Count move even at 1-1. Top 3, 2 outs. A home run plated 2, as well as a Mason Alcorn RBI brought in. Just inside for Comparado. Count move count move to 2-1. Comparado flies one. Foul territory by third base. Third baseman Richardson is there, and that will be the third out of the inning. So BCA Orr gets 3 by way of a 2-run home run and a single as well. They notch a big lead as we head into the middle of and the end of the third. We will have the BCA Bobcats response for you when we come back. Don't go anywhere. Didn't even get a chance to welcome you back to the third inning before we already have a first pitch swinging. Number 4 will ground out as Cope got a first pitch swinging over to second base. Or, excuse me, not a ground out. He made it. Umpire kind of made a weird motion there, and first pitch swinging and first man on base for the Bobcats here in the third inning. They are looking to get a big inning going of their own after allowing 3 runs in their part of the third. So back-to-back first pitch swinging and first pitch base hits. Rockholt singled to second, and that was McCord who just singled into left. So quickly there are 2 runners on with nobody out. And Cope, who like Hunt, was real consistent through the first 2 innings, kind of losing it here in the third. That will bring up number 7, Grissoff. Grissoff still looking for his first at-bat of the day. He'll stand with 2 runners on. Cope fires first pitch down low. Grissoff chops one back at the middle over to second. Comparado flips to second, goes to across the first. Double play. Good work by BCA, or rolling the twin killer. Getting McCord out at second, Grissoff out at first. Rockholt does go first or second to third safely, but instead of being in a good position now, Bobcats are quickly down with 2 out and only 1 runner apiece, or 1 runner on third. Cope will fire to number 1, who will come in looking to keep this third inning going. It'll be Cox for the Bobcats, the last batter of the rotation before it flips over. Down 0-2. Or, excuse me, it says Myers or Cox. A little bit of name confusions between lineup cards and Game Changer. Ball inside, count and move to 1-2. Or 2-2, excuse me. So 2-2 count now is chopped behind the plate. We'll do it again. 2-2 outside. Close pitch from Cope. In danger of losing Cox, the 9-hole hitter. The 3-2 on the way is singled or down into left field. The left fielder, Isbell, made a diving play. Couldn't get to it. Cox on his horse. He's around first. He's going to second. Takes a big turn at second. We'll head back there. It's a double by way of a diving attempt and missing from Isbell out and left. And the third inning ain't over yet for the Bobcats. They score a run from third and strike back from the 3-0 deficit they were once in. So that will turn the lineup over. That will bring up number 3, Yearwood. Yearwood 1 for 1 on the day. He'll stand in with a runner in scoring position. In a good position to get another run back. Still trailing 2 with 2 outs here in the third. Cope fires to Yearwood. He'll chop it on the ground to second base. Comparado is there. He'll flip over to first, and that's the third out. So an unfortunate twin killer double play for the Bobcats loses them a potential few more runs by way of that Cox double. But they still do get one back, and that will be the end of the third inning. So we're through 3 full. When we come back, we'll have the 4th inning for you. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Welcome back to SMCL Game 1 between the BCA Orr and BCA Bobcats. Moving quickly here, we are in the top half of the 4th inning. Orr has the 3-1 lead over the Bobcats, and Isaiah Whited due up for his second at-bat leading off the 4th. He's 0 for 1 against Hunt. Hunt, at 35 pitches, has allowed 3 runs in the process. Hunt kicks and deals to start the 4th inning. Gets a little half swing from Whited, but it's called a ball, 1-0. Whited skies one in the air. Shallow right field. Rockhold is there. And there's one away, 1 up, 1 down for the Bobcats in the 4th inning. Sulish due up. He'll chop one behind the plate. Little foul ball. Joey Sulish also 0 for 1. BCA Orr looking for another big inning. Played at 3 only an inning ago. Quickly got their sticks back up, and they're in a good position to plate some more with Hunt still on the mound. The 0-1 chopped on the ground down the first baseline. That one will go foul. Count moves to 0-2. Hunt looking to right the ship here in the 4th inning for the Bobcats. Number 17 kicks and deals. Just misses outside to Joey Sulish. Or, excuse me, I was wondering what the number change was. We're having a pinch hitter, Finn Piper. Game changer a little behind. But Finn Piper has been the one in the box for this at-bat. Piper now at a 2-2 count. Game changer a little off. And relaying information back to the broadcast booth behind the plate. It's only the first game of the season. I know y'all are probably watching at home thinking, oh, this stream isn't very good. Give me some time. We'll figure out the kinks. Piper skies one in the left field. That one's going to get down just foul in no man's land. Piper quickly on his horse over to second. Unfortunately, McCord, who was in left field, playing very close to center, that ball would have rolled for days, and Piper might have had a chance to round the bases. Instead, it's just a foul ball count, and we'll stay at 2-2. But like I was saying, for any parents watching back at home, just a little bit of slow information relaying. We'll get the stuff figured out. I will get the stuff figured out. It's all me behind the broadcast booth and the production and whatnot. I'll get it figured out. And between this long summer of Smoky Mountain Collegiate League baseball, I'll make sure that the broadcast is up to par with y'all's expectations. Piper now at a 3-2 count. So Finn Piper trying to get the fourth inning going with already one out. 3-2 from Hunt to Piper is fouled off. Good work by number 30 coming in off the bench. And that's what you're going to see a lot in these summer leagues. It's more about just getting these kids reps. It's not about winning. You know, when these kids go back to their schools, then it will be about winning. But for right now, it's just getting each and every kid out in the field better. So we will see a lot of substitutions and a lot of pinch hitters, and Finn Piper being the first one that we're seeing today. Another foul ball by Piper. Good first at-bat by Finn to start his 2026 summer. The payoff pitch from Hunt is outside. No, called strike 3. Piper threw his bat thinking he was going to get the free base. Home plate umpire rung him up, and on a close strike 3 after a good battle, there's 2 down. So that'll bring up number 7, Will Dickens. Looking for his second at-bat. First pitch to him is outside for ball 1. Dickens stands in with 2 outs in the 4th, and he'll fly one in deep center field. Say going back. He's underneath it, and that's the 3rd out. So the score will stay right where it is. It is the 3rd out. It is 3-1, and that will do it for BCA's or part of the 4th. When I come back, I will have the Bobcats part of the 4th. I'll have that for you when we come back. and we are back in the bottom half of the fourth inning. And it will be number 9, Joey Sulish, on the bump to relieve Cope. And first warm-up pitch will escape there if anybody saw that. But if there's any confusion, I'll kind of explain something just because it popped in my head. But whenever I say when we come back or I'll be right back, I'm not going anywhere. Me personally, I've only called radio baseball, so this is my first time actually calling baseball with a visual. So I'm so used to cutting to an ad break or a commercial break on the radio between innings that for a silent middle part of the inning, where even on TV you would get a commercial break, if you're watching your favorite baseball team, the announcers would go, "We'll be right back." But because we're on a YouTube stream, we have no commercials. I just mute my microphone in between innings, reset what I need to reset, and then we'll go again. So the only thing coming back is me, my microphone, but stream will always be here just in case there's any confusion. But Joey Sulish will be on the bump for the bottom half of the fourth inning. Bennett, number 5 for BCA Bobcats, will try to get things going. They are currently down 2 as we play the fourth. In case you didn't know, every position player will have their hat of their college on. As Bennett takes the first pitch. Every player has the hat of their college on, so they don't really have a hat together. Some of the BCA players will have BCA hats. Sulish couches the outside corner there. But that's why you're seeing a lot of mismatched hats, because it's just how this league is. I think it's kind of cool. I like it. It's kind of like in the NFL Pro Bowl, each team has their own helmet on. I get that vibes. Sulish firing in pitches, and he's firing quickly. It's 2-1. Bennett looking to get the ball rolling here in the fourth. Sulish quickly here now, 2-2. Sulish kicks and deals. Almost hits Bennett. A little turn out of the way. It's a little mound meeting now for the BCA players, or wise at least. Making sure everybody's good. Catcher will head back behind the plate as the home plate batter Bennett will stand in the full count here to lead off the fourth. A little bit of discussion going on. Maybe we can get better microphones and tape one of the field, get players mic'd up. That would be pretty interesting. I could rock with that. Because even from the broadcast booth, only behind here, I can't really hear anything. I have the window part closed, part open, just for the camera. Anyways, back to baseball. Bennett flies one into right field. Gavin DiBartolomeo out there to make the first out. So after a towering fly ball to right field, that would bring up the center fielder Say. He's 0 for 1. He had that misjudged ball in center field earlier. Allowed for a base runner to score. First pitch to save from Sulish misses outside. It's ball one. He'll even up the count. Sulish not afraid to pump his fastball in there and do it quickly. He is allowing the batter no time to breathe between pitches. The 1-1. Outside. Big swing and miss by Say, and that will even the count up at 2. Say trying to get his team back into at least striking position. They do trail by 2 here through 4. The 1-2 or 2-2 is called strike 3. Say goes down looking. Joey Sulish 2 up, 2 down for the right-handed gunslinger. Naya due up for his second at-bat. He will look to fare a little bit better against Joey Sulish in the previous 2. First pitch to him. Breaking ball outside part of the plate. It's 0-1. Almost got Naya swinging. Instead, it's a called strike either way. Second pitch. Same spot, maybe just a little bit lower. Fastball coming in there just maybe below the knee, and count move even at 1. The 1-1 on the way. Breaking ball kind of got another little half swing from Naya, but it does miss. It's 2-1. First few breaking balls we've seen from Sulish, primarily heaters, just attacking the zone early in the 4th, but in the later half, we're seeing some breaking balls and a big swing and miss there from Naya. Might have tipped it off. 2-2 on the way, and big swing and miss. Sulish. A ground out and 2 strikeouts. That kid is pumping gas. So he comes in to relieve Cope, gets 3 up, 3 down, and he keeps his lead right where it is. We will have the 5th inning for you momentarily. All right, welcome back to Knoxville Catholic High School here in Knoxville, Tennessee. As we are currently in the top of the 5th inning, we will get a new pitcher on the bump. Hunt will be relieved. And Harding will be on the mound. A little bit of defensive alignment change for BCA or Finn Piper will come in for Dickens. He'll be out in right field, and D. Bartholomew will be going to first. Speaking of D. Bartholomew, he's at the plate right now, and Harding will throw his first pitch of the 5th. The big submarine side armor will get a foul ball behind the plate, catcher behind the dish, and he will catch it. So good read by Grissoff behind the plate. I know for a catcher, trying to find that ball in there quickly is a little discombobulated, you could say, but the captain of the infield stuck with it and quickly went out. So second batter for Harding will be number 2, Jack Fennell. Fennell, another first pitch swinging, and he'll foul one again into fair territory. This time it's first baseman Niatri there to put the ball away. And quickly, 2 pitches, 2 outs, 2 swinging pop-outs into foul territory. The Bobcats getting put away, or getting put away quickly by the Bobcats. Harding's funky submarine sidearm release, causing a few pop-ups, and that will bring up number 14, Mason Alcorn. He's 1 for 1. Was a part of that first run. First pitch to him is taken outside for ball 1. And that is the first pitch from Harding that we do not get a swing at. There's the first swing from Mason Alcorn. He'll foul off. The second pitch from Harding, and that will bring the count even at 1 apiece. So 3 swings against Harding in the 5th inning. All foul balls. No good contact. He's pretty successful through 4 pitches. Except for then Mason Alcorn with a line drive single into left field, where McCord will throw the ball back in, and Mason Alcorn is 2 for 2 in his first game in the Smoky Mountain Collegiate League 2026 edition. Got the better of Harding there. Not too better. The ball did just get past Setzer and left, or Setzer at short, into left. And there's a runner on. That will bring up number 98, Alex Trimble. First pitch to him is taken for called strike 1. Mason Alcorn a bit jumpy over there at first. I know you can't see him, but we might get another steal from this speedy Alcorn. Harding fires, just misses the outside part of the plate. I like that release, attacking the outside part of the plate. Doesn't really get a chance to cut across. Kind of just stays outside the whole time. A bit too outside there. It's 1-1. Trimble looking to keep the inning going. Mason Alcorn, he went a step off from Harding. He'll fire to first, and he gets back safely. So I knew we were going to see a Mason Alcorn move over at first. Good heads up by Harding on the mound to not allow a free base runner. He'll lock back in against Trimble, who's still at 1-1. Trimble will foul off that one. That will be down the left field line. Onto the football field here, just behind the baseball field, and that will be 1-2. The 1-2 count now underway to Trimble. And he will keep the at-bat and the inning alive. 2-2 count, 2 outs, 1 runner on. Harding looking to keep the inning at double-digit pitches. His 10th pitch underway, and he will get a little ground ball from Trimble over to Bennett at second. He'll throw over, and that's the 3rd out. So back-to-back foul outs, a Mason Alcorn single and an Alex Trimble ground out. And that will do it for the top half of the 5th. Good work by Harding to keep the deficit right where it is. And we will head to the 5th inning, or the bottom half of the 5th. And we are back in the bottom half of the fifth. This one moving real quickly. We've only been live for an hour and 5 minutes. And quickly, we are almost through 5 full innings. Sulish still on the bump. It will be number 8, Cowell, due up at the plate. Sulish fights back. It's 1-1. It's been a real pitcher's duel today, except for that one pitch that Hunt allowed a home run to only a few innings ago. Called strike 2. But other than that, real good pitching from both sides. Would have been one apiece had that ball not left the yard, but instead it did, and that could be the pitch we look back on. Hopefully home plate umpire is all right after that foul ball. Count stays at 1-2. Anyways, we'll lock back in now after a little foul ball. 1-2 count back on the way to Cowell, and that will be the 3rd strike. That is the first out of the inning. Sulish picks up right where he left off. Another strikeout, and that's the first out of the inning. Sorry about that. Was having a little bit of scoreboard technical difficulties, but it was a Richardson strikeout. That is now the 2nd out of the inning. So another swing and miss. It's Rockhold up at the plate for the BCA Bobcats. It's 0-1. Sulish still pumping. And there's another one that just misses down low. It's 1-1. Rockhold back it up off the plate just a little bit. Count moved to 2-1. Sulish at 25 pitches. Rockhold 1-for-1 on that day. Sulish in danger of losing Rockhold at a 3-1 count. Trying to keep the bases empty in the bottom half of the 5th is Sulish. He kicks and deals 3-1 to Rockhold. There's ball 4. A 2-out base runner for the Bobcats. And they stay alive in the 5th. That'll bring up number 22, McCord, as Rockhold stands at first. Sulish on the bump. He kicks and deals to McCord. First pitch in there, called strike 1. Might not see a lot of movement from Rockhold over at first. With 2 outs, you don't want to be the 3rd out to get picked off or caught stealing. They need anyone they can get chasing 2 here early, or in the middle of the game, I should say. A breaking ball there from Sulish, misses. Count moves even at 1 apiece. Number 22, McCord, 1-for-1 on the day. Would love to be 2-for-2, passing the bat to the next guy. Trying to keep them in it. Big swing in this there by McCord. And count moved to 1-2. Number 9, Joey Sulish on the bump, trying to strand a runner on. The 1-2, the runner goes, and it's fouled off. So with a 1-2 count and 2 outs, we did see a little bit of movement from Rockhold over there at first. Might have had a chance had McCord not swung on it, but with 2 strikes, he got to protect. The 1-2 on the way from Sulish one more time. Rockhold doesn't go. McCord swings and misses. Number 9, Joey Sulish continues to make quick work of the Bobcats, and that'll be it for the bottom half of the 5th. We are through 5 full. It is 3-1 or over the Bobcats, both Brett Carroll athletic teams. And through an hour and 10 minutes, we are into the 6th. I will have that for you when we come back. All right, through 5 full, we are in the top half of the 6th inning. Harding still on the bump for the Bobcats. He will get his 2nd inning of work, looking to replicate the 5th. Top half of the 6th underway. The side armor kicks and deals. Number 22 squares the bunt, pulls back, and it's no go. Number 22 is Grayson Wright. He's 2 for 2 on the day. Did have that home run, I believe, earlier. Next pitch to Wright is down low. Getting ahead early. Trying to get any insurance runs they can here through the 6th. Another pitch down low, nothing going for Harding here in the 3rd, or in the 6th inning, excuse me. And that's ball 3. Harding trying to avoid the 4-pitch walk, and he does. It's a swinging foul ball from Garrett Wright, and count will stay alive. The 3-1, Harding fires to right, and it's a big swing and miss. So good bounce back by the pitcher, who trailed 3-0 to bounce back to full count. Good first at-bat battle here in the 6th inning. Wright and Harding trying to fight for the first at-bat. And Wright might win this one. It's going to get a down off the wall. It's a one-hopper to the wall. Wright on his horse. He's going to go into second. Big turn. He'll stand up there safely. And it is a leadoff double for number 22, Garrett Wright, to start the 6th. So BCA are here in a real good position to keep adding on runs. They already lead by 2. Bobcats haven't been able to plate more than 1 through 5 full. That'll bring up number 50 for BCA or Danny Isbell. He's 0 for 2 today. Still looking for his first knock. First pitch to him is fouled off. It's 0-1. Harding will step off, check on the runner, and he'll work him back. Harding fires to Isbell, and he'll catch the second pitch there. Quickly, he's ahead of Isbell 0-2. Isbell chops on the ground to second base. Bennett's there. He'll throw over to Niatri at first. Meanwhile, Wright will go second to third. A little sacrifice ground out. Advanced runner, and it's 0-1, or there's one out here in the sixth. So that will bring up Colby Comparado. First pitch to him is skied in the air, deep center field. Yearwood going back. It's going to be a one-hopper off the wall again. A bad hop getting away from Yearwood and C and right and center. That will score Wright. BCA or knocks on another run. It is 4-0 or 4-1. So a few stand-up doubles here for BCA or in the sixth. That will bring up Isaiah Whited, number 21. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Harding trying to right the ship, gets ahead of Whited. It's 0-1. Comparado stands in on second base with only one gone. And a little squibber off the end of the bat. That's a roller right to first base. Niatri is there. He'll step on the base for the first out, or the second out. He'll step on first for the second out, excuse me. Comparado will go second to third. That'll bring up Finn Piper one more time. Or not Finn Piper, that'll be number 9, Joey Sulish. So back to Sulish now. Sulish back 2-1 at bat. After wheeling and dealing on the bump. He's even in the count now 1-1 after that foul ball. Harding trying to not allow that runner on third to score, keeping his deficit right where it is. Ball outside, it's 2-1. Sulish 0 for 1 on the day. You could call him 1 for 2 the way he's been efficiently pitching on the bump. Has to appreciate his solid day. Pitching downhill. Harding pitches downhill to Sewin, and it's 3-1. Not trying to lose another walk. Harding, the 3-1 pitch on the way to Joey Sulish. Sulish will sky one in the air. Second baseman going out back. Bennett, Say will call him in. It's going to be a dive, and he won't make the catch out and right. Meanwhile, Comparado will score. That's another run for BCA Orr. It's 5-1. Say, who was coming in, that ball was just between the gloves of Bennett at second and Say and right. And tough break once again for Say. While another run will score in the process. It's 5-1 BCA Orr. Finn Piper will fly that one into deep left field. A leaping grab by the left fielder. Cow will put it away. almost robbed a home run by Piper. But instead, it's a flyout, and that will do it for the top half of the 6th. BCA Orr plates 2 more, and they increase their lead to 4. We will have the bottom part of the 6th for you when we come back. And we are back in the bottom part of the 6th inning. BCA Bobcats trying to not run out of time, trying to score any runs they can as we get in the back few innings. Trailing 4 after allowing 2 more in the 6th. Joey Sulish still on the mound. Grissoff, the catcher, due up at the plate, and first pitch to him is down low. It's ball 1. Grissoff 0 for 1 on the day. He's had a good day defensively. Only 0 for 1 behind the plate. He'll foul that one off. It's 1-1. Sulish kicks and deals. Big swing and miss by Grissoff, and it's 1-2. Sulish only at 36 pitches. You'd think he's pitched a lot more, but it's just his pitching tendencies and velocities have made it seem a lot more than it is. He's just working so quick. And he'll work quick here against Grissoff. He'll get a ground ball to shortstop. Alcorn will throw over. The ball off the bag. DeBartolome will come off to tag Grissoff running down the line. And that's the first out. So almost a bad throw turned costly. But Gavin DeBartolome over at first will save that one. Quickly one out. So now batting for BCA Bobcats will be number 9, Setzer. Will be number 9 versus number 9 action. It'll be ball number 1. That one's in the dirt. Setzer getting ahead early. It's 2-0. Three-0 count now. Joey Sulish falling behind. And it is a 4-pitch walk from Joey Sulish. That will allow the 1-out base runner. That'll bring up number 3 for the BCA Bobcats. That's Yearwood. He's 1 for 2, standing with 1 runner on. Pick off to first base, nothing going. Setzer back safely. Timeout called by home plate umpire. We'll reset. We'll do it again. Bobcats in a good spot to maybe get something going, trailing down 4 here in the 6th. They need any help they can get. Yearwood in a good spot to do that. The lefty chops one on the ground to second base. Trimble will toss to second. Alcorn back to first. Yearwood beats it out. But almost a twin killer to get out of the inning. Instead, it's a 4-6-3-1 out. Good hustle by Yearwood down the line. That'll bring up number 5, Bennett. He's 0 for 2. He'll stand in with 1 runner on. Big swing and miss there against Sulish. Trying to find his footing this year in the Smoky Mountain Collegiate League. Off to an 0-2 start offensively. Sulish kicks and deals to Bennett. Ball almost skirts away. Good job by Fennell behind the plate to save a free base from Yearwood over at first. And count move to 1-1. Yearwood chops, or Bennett chops that one foul. And count move to 1-2. Yearwood on first. 1-2 count. Ben at the plate. Sulish looking for his 45th pitch. He'll fire. Almost hits Bennett. It will hit Bennett. Yearwood was going first to second with the steal. And instead of being the third out quickly, there is 2 runners on. And that will bring up Say. Say in a good spot. He would love some redemption after a rather forgetful day defensively, but that's okay. Can always make up for it with his stick. He's 0 for 2 on the day, but he'll stand in with a good spot to change that. Sulish trying to escape the 6th. Gets a first pitch looking strike. Yearwood on second, Bennett on first. Say at the plate, who looks at strike 2 go by, and quickly BCA Bobcats down to their last strike here in the 6th. Sulish a strike away from stranding 2 with a 4-run lead. Say trying to keep the 6th going. And just down low. Say stands alive. Say stays alive. From this angle, we can't really see up and down. I can only see left to right. Wish we had a second view. Say it a 1-2. That one is a cold strike 3. Say goes down looking. Joey Sulish escapes the 6, strands 2 runners, and keeps his 5-1 lead right where it is. BCA or at 5, BCA Bobcats at 1 after 6. We will have the 7th for you momentarily. back here in the top of the 7th. It will be number 19, Camfield, to relieve duties on the bump. DeBartolomeu in the box to face him. Quickly at a 1-1 count, Camfield looking to take over, trying to keep his 4-run deficit right where it is. DeBartolomeu, a bat of the ever-so-hot BCA or sticks today, trying to increase it. Catches the inside part of the plate there. DeBartolomeu not really one for offense today. He's over 2, but he has had a good day defensively. He has a good play over at first, only an inning ago. And he'll sky that one up. That one might hit the top of the roof, and it will not. So a 1-2 count. And DeBartolomeu lines that one to left. That one's going to get down. Left fielder Lar might make a play on it. He'll fire it into second. And that is a leadoff base hit for Gavin DeBartolomeu. So good work being a leadoff runner for the Orr. Jack Fennell due up at the plate after him. Good spot to add some insurance runs. Too many never hurts. First pitch to Fennell's hit high in the air in right field. Right fielder Rockholt make the play on that one. Fennell made good contact, just hit it too high up and not far enough. And that's the first out. So Mason Alcorn due up at the dish. He's 2 for 2 on the day. His stick has found momentum early in this league. Camfield notches that part of the plate. It's 0-1. Bartolomeu still at first base. Alcorn swings over the top of that one. It's 1-2. Camfield gets Mason Alcorn down swinging. He's out regardless of the drop third strike because of a runner on first. However, there is no longer a runner on first. DeBartolomeu advances to second on the wild pitch. Meanwhile, the second out is recorded. Alex Trimble due up at the plate with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position, number 98. He's 1 for 2 on the day so far. Camfield trying to limit any more base runners. Gets ahead of Trimble here early. It's called strike number 1. Camfield kicks and fires to Trimble and catches the inside part of the plate once more. It's 1-2. Trimble trying to keep the 7th alive for BCA Orr. We'll get a timeout from him. The 0-2 from Camfield to Trimble. He gets a chopper on the ground right back to him. He'll flip over to first. It's in time. That's the third out. Good work by Camfield, working quickly here in the 7th. And we will head to the bottom half of it when we come back. Scoop of the dish now will be Niatri. Hill will start the bottom half of the 7th. It is still Sulish on the bump for BCA Orr. Kid is over 51 pitches now. Niatri 0 for 2. He stands in now to 1-2 count. And he goes down swinging. Sulish picks up right where he left off. Quickly, there's one gone for the Bobcats, and they are running out of time to strike back here in the 7th. So quickly, Lar will come up for his first at-bat. That's not Lar. That will be number 8. We will get an adjustment. Quickly down the count now, 0-2. That will be Cowell due up. And he goes down in 3 pitches, 2 swings and misses, and then a foul tip caught by the catcher. And that is a 3-pitch strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts for Sulish. And that will bring up number 10, Richardson. Richardson comes up, gets a ball first pitch, but he comes up with 2 outs, nobody on the 7th. BCA Bobcats running out of time. And he will sky that one up and out of play behind the first base dugout. That will make it 1-1. Richardson still looking for his first hit of the day. He's 0 for 2. And he will foul that one off. Good battle by both sides, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 on the way. Oh, it goes behind Richardson. That one might have slipped from the hand of Joey Sulish. And that one will be 2-2, almost a hit by pitch. The 2-2 on the way is chopped right back at the middle to shortstop. Alcorn, he'll throw over to first easily, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. It is a quick 1-2-3 for Sulish. He picks up right where he leaves off. And that's it for the 7th. We will head. And that will be ball game, I believe. I believe it is 7 innings. Or, yes, that is ball game. We will figure out quicker as to how to visualize ball games. But that is the end of the first game. We will have another game here momentarily in about an hour or so. But for this live stream, that will be it for this game. It is a 5-1 win for BCA Orr over the Bobcats, it looks like. Waiting for both teams to meet in the middle. But yeah, it was a good game for BCA Orr. A home run from Grayson Wright. Grayson Wright had 3 hits. He collected 3 hits and 3 at-bats as BCA Orr gets the win over the BCA Bobcats 5-1 here. So it was the story of the timely hitting in Game 1 between these two Brett Carroll Athletic squads. And the Bobcats will drop Game 1 of this Smoky Mountain Collegiate League 2026 edition. For any Bobcats fans, don't worry, I'll play 3 times this week. So some chance to get some runs back, some wins back, and the BCA or BCA Athletics will play only a time more this week. But for now, that will do it for the end of this one. If you are a Smoky Mountain Collegiate League fan, we have one more game later today. Again, I will be on the call for that one, and hopefully that one goes a little bit more smooth than this one. So as of right now, I'm going to end the live stream. I thank you all for watching. And hopefully by the next time you watch, we will have a more fluid stream, and I'll make sure of it. But for now, that is the end of BCA Award versus BCA Bobcats. It is a 5-1 win.